Every day when I wake up, I think to myself, so, what are we writing in the pages of destiny this time? If the human being, at the peak of his arrogance, could conceive the finitude of his existence, would he smile more? Would he be more conscious about his actions? Would he be kinder to others? What kind of character have you created for yourself today? This false sense of immortality that we have makes us create a character, a very irresponsible one, I should say. A character that really do not understand that his actions will change the end of the game. And therefore, we go out into the world with no concern whatsoever with the outcomes of these actions and how they will affect our lives. I think it's quite impressive. The fact that we play these video games with so much attention, so much more carefully than we do with our real lives. I have observed it through conversations with friends and through seeing people talk about it, of how some in-game choices are so complex and how they can change the path that you take in game. And in the same time, these people, and I include myself among them, they don't seem to give the same attention or care to the choices that would change their real lives. In the game world, we can have save points and change hard decisions. We can even die and try again. We can pretty much do whatever we want to. And even so, we are so careful about it. More than we are with our real lives. And this is unacceptable. They say that life goes fast. And even so, people don't seem to live it like if they have limited time. Lovers break out for ridiculous reasons. Dreams are put on standby. Misunderstandings are left behind unsolved, pushing people further away from their loved ones. And we allow those things to happen because we think that we will have all the time of our lives to fix them. But I always ask myself, do you know how much time do you have left?
You see this? Shh, don't scare it.
I won't.
What are you doing?
It's all right. Come here. Hey, fella. Hurry up, come on.
Hey there. So fucking cool. Aw, where's it off to? Here, come on, let's go.
Slow down, kiddo.
Come on. Hurry up, come on. Oh, man. Wow. Look at those things.
So, is everything you were hoping for?
It's got its ups and downs, but you can't deny the view, though.
I have this persistent thought or theory that we cannot express ourselves completely. And the reason is that we cannot properly translate our feelings into words, not with our alphabetic limitations. And so we act, trying to fulfill the empty spaces of our words and statements. But even the best actor could not show his deepest pain or joy, because feelings are a phenomenon that cannot be controlled. We sure cannot control our feelings. When a family member passes away, when your loved one decides to go away, or when you lose your job or your faith, those feelings just emerged. They cannot be controlled. And you should not blame yourself for that, for feeling bad about it, or feeling sadness. But what you can't do is to control your reaction to them. And this is the tricky part, because we tend to be faithful to our background story. Let's say that you see an old friend somewhere and your first feeling is to be happy. But then you remember that years ago, he or she disappointed you somehow. So you suppress that happy feeling because you feel the urge of being faithful to your character, and so you can't show him that you're happy because you saw him. And sometimes you would even pretend that you haven't saw him at all. And this is where the characters needs to step back. And so, when you get home at night, you lay in your bed and think that you should have asked for that promotion, or that you should have loved your family more while you could, or trying to understand your ex-lover a little bit more. And the thing with the game of life is that some decisions, they cannot be changed. There are no save points, no second chances or continues. And when you pay attention to those details, you comprehend that it's quite terrifying. Some friends come to me asking for advices, and I try to guide them. I try to talk, even feeling lost as well sometimes. But I like to say that no answer that you will find outside your heart will fulfill it. The feelings that made you create your questions will only be answered by other feelings, not words. Of course that words help, and sometimes we just want to be heard. But in the end, you want more than just that. You want to feel right. Only yourself can do that. And only your heart can give you that. So take a moment and look inside. The answers lies there. So, how can I play this game of life? You would ask me. And I would say, well, just be honest towards your feelings. That's the most important thing for me. I know that the character feels the urge of holding on to the past and to be faithful to it. But forget that. Forget the character and use your heart instead. Then you will start to make choices that will make you smile. And this is just priceless. If you could do that and focus on the present, being faithful, not to the past, but to the feelings inside your heart, you are going to live a great life. In the RPG games, there are two types of characters, The hero, who is controlled by the player, and the NPC, that stands for non-playable character, who is controlled by the game. The hero is always willing to change the world and its destiny, always moving forward, facing hard decisions, traveling the world without fear, in search for his own answers, and always with the thought that he can change his life and the life of the others around him. The NPC, on the other hand, he usually just stays on the same spot and tells you how great he was before all that story of an arrow to the knee. But the real problem is that the NPC has come with the terms with his own failures. He accepts life's events and calls them destiny. He does not live or chase his dreams anymore. He is stuck in the moment, and he feels that way because for him, destiny cannot be changed. And it's ironic how many players live their own lives as if they were the NPC. How they feel that they cannot change their destiny or to be the hero that they need to achieve what is needed for them to be happy. And I wish that people could see that they are the heroes of their own stories. And they are the only ones who can change their lives. All it takes is the confidence to take the first step, to take a leap of faith, to believe in yourself. And if everything goes wrong, well, at least you know that you have done the best that you could. Because the game that we are playing, we do not know for how long it will last. So do not wait for tomorrow, because tomorrow may never come. So play it now. Live your life to the fullest. Show your love to the people around you. Take your chances. Be the one that you want to be. Be proud of who you are and the story that you are creating for your life. Every action have a reaction. And if you decide not to act, this too will have a reaction. And this is what the NPC and most of the people call it destiny. So take the actions, control your life, create your own story and your own destiny, and do not let anything define who you are. For all of you who feel tired or depressed, I want to ask you one thing. I want you to pick up your controller and to see how far you can go. I want you to play this game with joy and attention to the details, knowing that you can change everything that is in your power. Do not let the uncertain or the lack of actions control your life. Do not wait for anyone else to come to rescue from your castle. Just follow your heart and create your own story. Rescue yourself from your own problems. Do not give up. You can always do better and try harder. Live your stories. Face the dragons. Save the princesses. Just be the best that you can. Because there's still time. It is never too late to do the right thing. So, I ask you, my friend, be the hero of your own story. You can do it.